Fairview and Nims. Do you know which team is which?
Huh? Fairview.
Also, we found a bag, a book bag also. Pull up here and identify it. We have it up here in the first class. We have 7 keys. Yeah, and a book bag also. He said it was like 1% height. I was telling David, got some JJ, Harvey, and some bar.
What kind of roster?
My good guy announcer just take our roster over it too.
Man, you know, I'm trying
I'm
to
like, Earl, you just take our shit, kid? The boy walked over, handed it to Shannon. Shannon said, "Is this?" He said, "Here." He said, "Is this for insights?" He said, "Yes." So she said, "Okay," and she handed it to us. I'm like, "You ain't gonna get it right now."
I got it. Oh, I get Nims too. It ain't much of a roster, though, Coach.
Okay.
Honestly.
We'll take one time. Look at the and we do this. Now, really, you don't have to. So I'm going to tell you what to do, but
Actually had a good roster. Just didn't sing it to us.
Which team is which out there today?
Fairview red. Nims white.
Nims white, you said?
Uh-huh.
Run up the middle, didn't get him much there. Just talk. Don't bother the sentence. Don't bother the sentence. Because once you started bothering them last time, well, you can hear me from here. Let's just go from here. And yeah, we're being picked up.
All right, Coach, we got Nims. Under center, quarterback Jamboree Blackshear.
Through. Coach, he kept his feet.
Oh, kept his feet. That was real nice run by number 14, Antonio Giddens.
that's Antonio Gibbs, number 14.
Gibbs or Giddens?
Giddens.
Giddens.
And that was a really nice run by the running back. Burst through the line. Picked up considerable yardage.
Nims and Fairview. Boy, they got a couple big guys on that line right there.
Oh, yeah. Fairview does, too. Especially at tackle. This left defensive tackle for Fairview is huge.
He just
Oh, my
kept running,
goodness.
Coach.
Right there. Yes, sir. And that's number 21, Trayon Wright.
And that's going to be a little interesting there. Be a little interesting. Might see some offense this time on both sides of the ball.
That's what might be what it's shaping up to be. We've had two nice plays by Nims.
We have.
Quarterback under center.
He can't run through that hole standing up, though.
No, hand off to Giddens. And you got those big space eaters, as we like to call them, for Fairview.
This kind of an arch rival game here, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of traditional rivalry going on here. Big 55, Kamari Strong. And looks like he's can't quite sure get the other number, but we will throughout the game.
Well, sending only one of the numbers being you, we need to lean on you to tell us who it is.
54, Terrence Coleman. So they got two big guys, two big tackles.
He just kept running there.
Look at Nims. Look at the Nims running back. Once again, Giddens. He definitely keeps his feet moving.
What's he, 8th grader, Coach?
Giddens is 7th grade.
Ooh.
Yep, 7th grade. Antonio Giddens.
Tomorrow stars today.
They have him listed 5'7", 152 pounds.
He looks bigger than 5'7".
Well, he's definitely playing behind his pads, that's for sure.
Unless that quarterback who's walking up there is about 5'2".
There's Giddens again, and he's going to pick up a first down.
Already the epitome of a workhorse. They're going to one person. I think he's ran almost every possession.
Yeah.
It's 4:57 left in the first quarter.
Now we're getting some pace to a game right here. Unfortunately, we didn't have a whole lot of pace to the last game, but we've got some pace right now to this game. We're seeing the run game be very effective. Giddens over there getting some water.
Coach, they're just putting them behind those big horses over there.
This offensive line is something else.
It's huge, Coach.
We had a mishandle on the handoff.
And if you look at Nims, every player on the sideline is sitting on the bench. We haven't seen that at all today.
It's pretty disciplined, isn't it?
It is. Coach is requiring them to save as much energy as they can with this heat. Have them sitting over there.
And they call your name and you report to them. Also gives the coaching staff, you don't have everybody right on top of you.
Coach, the trainers, everybody's sitting down there in black over there. Everybody's sitting down on you. They can see from one end of the bench to the other.
The trainers.
Even the trainers sitting down. Together.
All right, here we go. Quarterback out to the left. Had an opportunity for a big collision there, but it was avoided.
Yeah, Coach, he shifted gears there to help him avoid it.
Travis McBride was in pursuit for Fairview.
Yes, sir. We got the first game, Swift, Creek, and Griffin already uploaded on YouTube. Rob versus Cobb is almost there. And we have a timeout. Here.
3:50 remaining in the first quarter.
And we'll take a break.
Nims, 3rd and 8 from the 18. First pass of the game. Little fade. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Nims, Trojans. That was an excellent pass.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Coach. Did it just the way you draw it up in practice, Coach. He threw it to a spot. It's your job to get to that spot.
That's right.
Coach, that was an impressive drive.
Out to number 85 for the touchdown. 18-yard touchdown pass from Jamboree Blackshear. And Nims looks like they might try to kick an extra point. They're going to line up for it.
Somebody's carrying the tee.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this today.
Now that's really, really good.
It is, Coach.
Left-footed kicker. This is gonna be interesting. Snap, good, hold good, and the kick is good.
Coach kicked it through.
I love it.
Coach,
kickers in the middle school game. That was very well executed. Out of everything they just did, I enjoyed it. That was the most impressive. Absolutely. Great job by Coach Roderick Glenn and his staff to put that together. Excellent job.
That's Nims 7, Fairview 0. Coach, that's an impressive drive. Time-eating drive.
Coach, time-eating drive, 3:38. Coach, I remember putting 2 PVC pipes on top of the fence and having our kickers kick through that.
Well, that's actually pretty creative, Coach.
Hey, you got to figure something out. All right, Fairview fumbled the ball, and Nims recovers. First play from scrimmage for Fairview ends up in a fumble, and Nims on the recovery, and they're going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Now, if you're playing defense, that's the way you do. You go out there, play one play, go back and sit down.
And go sit down. And guess where they're going? Sit back on that bench.
That's right.
Outstanding job
by
the Nims Trojans.
What coach is that they got running across the field, coach, down there? Where is he going? Coach, he trying to get the football somebody head.
Oh, they kicked the ball. That's the
coach, there's nobody over there that get an extra point.
That's
because they had to send one of their own to go get it. Because there's nobody over there.
You got to go get them footballs, coach. $80 a piece. You better go get it.
Better go get it. Wow, coach.
All right. So Nims back in business offensively. They might spend the entire quarter on the offensive side of the ball, man in motion. Big tight end. Gets his block on the perimeter, running back. Still spinning, still working.
See, he's so busy trying to take him and throw him down rather than tackle him, coach. He got 6 yards from being spun around.
Right, he's trying to sling him down, and that's not going to work. Got to go ahead and wrap up. Keep driving your feet and get that man going backwards.
The quarterback, how little he is. Coach, look at it. That can't be the quarterback.
No, he's a little receiver. A little slot. Well, he's actually going out wide. Nims. Offset. Man in motion. Good job by him, the motion guy. Keep his feet moving so he's not illegal. And running back picks up a couple. Going to be just shy.
Coach, they're wrapping them, but they're not.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
That's definitely not.
Now a flag is thrown.
That's definitely not acceptable. One of the Fairview players ran and hit one of the Nims players after the play. There was a little discussion about Sunday dinner tomorrow going on. But the player from Nims
going to your mama house or my mama house? He's still cousins.
Player from Fairview took exception.
He should.
That's what you say about my mama?
Right.
That's going to be a penalty. Let's see if is it going to be offsetting based on the interaction. I think they're only going to get the shove.
You know, the first hit never gets detected.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Fairview. That's going to cost them 15 yards and move this ball down.
Nims didn't need any help.
No, they don't. Going to move the ball down somewhere around the 10-yard line or so.
If that's a 15-yarder, Coach, that's going to put it around the 7.
Wow. That's not something that Fairview needs. You already turned the ball over.
So it's a 5-yard penalty from the point of infraction?
No, it's 15 from the line of scrimmage. But maybe it was half the distance in this case. Nevertheless, not a good start for Fairview.
2:26 left in the first.
Timeout Nims.
Timeout Nims. And we're going to take a break.
All right, Nims ready for back into action. Man in motion. We've seen that throughout. And the handoff.
He ran through 2 tackles, 3 tackles.
And in.
Number 4 towing Antonio Giddens. That's the horse.
Yes, sir. And that puts Nims back on the board again. And coming out for the extra point.
Hey, your highlight of the day.
Yes, sir. Kicker, number 42. Irving Aragon.
What grade?
Minivar. 6th grade.
6th grade. I knew he was going to be a youngster, Coach.
So Nims has a kicker for the next 3 years.
Next 3 years, Coach.
He is only going to get better and better. So we line up for the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is
up a little bit.
Good. Yeah, he gained some confidence from that first one.
He sure did. Coach, what did he say, 6th grade?
Yes, sir.
Coach, that means it's his first kick.
That's outstanding. This is outstanding work.
Coach, that's his first kick. His first kick, Coach.
Yep.
Wow, Coach. His first kick. His first kick, Coach.
Very, very much something to be proud of.
Very much so, Coach. Very much so, Coach.
Hey, Nims look strong. Cobb has looked strong. And now we're getting a look at Nims, who looks very good as well. Let's see what they do defensively. They've only ran one play on the defense. And again, you got 8, 9 hats around the ball.
Coach, a lot of action after the play up there with the wide receivers and the cornerbacks.
Well, they got into a good tussle. They were working hard. That's part of it, as long as it's clean. Within the game field of play and the whistle.
Yeah, don't need another 15-yard penalty.
No, they absolutely do not. But it was all clean there. It was just very aggressive football. 2nd down for Fairview. And they need to get out of this huddle quickly. They're going to get delay a game or call timeout.
Yeah, Coach, they can't. That's 2 seconds.
Oh, they did not reset the play clock. The referee just signaled. Oh, Fairview just throwing it up for grabs. And
he
the ball
stood under that like it was a punt.
Yep,
and still dropped.
Went right between his arms.
He had 2 coaches down there in his ear.
And they're going to tell him to high point the ball, not let it come down to you like that.
Explain what you mean by high pointing, coach.
Well, catching the ball at its highest point on when you're the receiver to keep the ball from being played by any of the other players. You want to try to grab it at its highest point. And he had the opportunity, like you said, he tried to catch it like a punt and went right between his arms.
Thank you for that. We got a flag down here at the 30. Nims for something. Illegal motion, coach.
Yeah, on Fairview is going to back him up. 5 yards.
They need to respond this time, coach. 1:16 left in the first. Okay. Another stoppage in play. A discussion. Nims has a few of their players standing on the side now. It's about 5 or 6 of them now.
Yeah, trying to figure out what the discussion is about. It's probably the yardage that was marked off on the penalty. Remember, it's preseason for some of the referees as well, and the middle school ranks as some of the training grounds for the officials coming up.
Do some of these same officials officiate at the high school level?
Yes, they do. The veteran type of more veteran officials will get high school games. Looking down at this crew, it is a veteran crew. There may be one or two officials that might be new mixed in here.
Our camera person has to get an award. We got to get her down there. She said the last game talking about she coming inside, talking about she and the camera getting out. So we got to get an Insights umbrella to put up out there. She said you need a GoFundMe page.
It is warm. It heated up. We were at a good pace, and we were hoping we go right through these games, and we're still doing pretty good. Now I tell you, these last 3 minutes of this first quarter have been dragging along.
Yeah, Coach E.
But moving pretty good.
Third down. He's throwing it up in there again. Same play.
And see right there, Fairview player tried to high point the ball, which kept it away from the defender. He just could not haul it in.
Mm-hmm.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down, Coach.
All right. Fairview is going to go for it. 4th and 9 from their 31-yard line. Nims in formation for, looks like, well, they're just going to play it deep.
It looks like the old Cleveland Brown defense.
A real deep safety.
Pepper's deep back
Oh,
there.
wow. Inside handoff from Fairview on 4th and long. And that goes nowhere. And so that's going to be turnover on downs.
59.9 seconds. I'm not surprised. He kind of got clothesline on that tackle, Coach. I'm not surprised by that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
make sure they were straight. Sweat out your shirt. You get a cone of ice instead of water.
I did get water. That's all. 2 bottles. I was out there with open being. Man, it's cold night.
He's still on the field. Coach, it has to be an emergency wagon out here, but I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's one nearby, if nothing else. Fire station is right around the corner, but they're bringing him water. So I'm guessing he's having some difficulty. Doesn't look like cramping though. But I think they're making. Looks like they're making phone call. Are they?
That's what it looks like, Coach. Because that's what it looks like.
We didn't really see exactly what happened.
Yes, I did.
You did?
He got clothesline.
Oh, that was the ball carrier?
Yeah, that was him. He got tackled around the neck. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Okay, I thought that was a lineman down there. Well, we hope the young man is going to be fine.
We sure are hopeful of that. We are hopeful of that.
He is moving his hands and his arms.
And actually, we have had a well-played game for the most part. Without any serious injuries, we're hopeful that this is not one.
I do believe they are calling for additional medical attention, though.
And we don't want to take any chances with them. We really don't.
Here comes County Athletic Director Ricky Bell, and it's like the superintendent of schools is going down to check on him. They are bringing a cart. One of our field attendees.
Have the concern of all of our administrators, as you said, Ricky Bell and Rocky Hanna, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's Ricky just got in the just riding on.
Yeah, they're bringing another cart for him.
Get the appropriate one. That's Jalen Wiggins. He's sitting up, being rolled out. He is sitting up. Parents behind him. Immediately behind him in the yellow shirt is Ricky Bell.
First and 10, Nims on 34-yard line.
Play resumes under a pretty much quiet stadium. If we get any information on Jalen, we will pass it on to you.
Right on right. Second down.
We have 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Nims up 14-0. Really kind of shows the insignificance of the game when one of the kids get hurt. We've talked a lot today in the games that we have done about safety being a primary concern and certain things taken out of the Jamboree to protect the welfare of our students.
Flag on the plate. Offside. Fairview.
6 seconds left in the quarter. Coach, you know, when they do this and you have these long delays, do they not typically allow the players a warm-up period to try to say it's tee it up and play?
Yes, no warm-up period, as they don't want to prolong time. You have an opportunity to warm up as you're in the delay. In this
Some coaches do that.
Some coaches will. Just and not a full warm, just stretch. Hey guys, stretch out. You know, sit on the ground. Stretch your legs, things of that nature. Just to try to stay loose so that when play resumes, you're not tight.
Okay. 6 seconds.
Handoff is a little out of sync, but the running back is not.
Well, Coach, you would be a little bit out of sync after what they've been through. You know, and that actually ends the first quarter.
Yep, holding penalty.
We thought it would end the first quarter.
Is there time? No.
It's showing 0-0. So in this, would they play it back or would they move on to the second quarter?
No, quarter game can end on an offensive penalty, but not a defensive penalty.
Okay, he picked the flag up, but they're going to mark it off.
So they will mark it off, and then we'll start the second quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, there'll be one, no time, down.
Okay, they're going to give an untimed down.
Might not be a good thing to do with the big play opportunities that they've been presented. This seventh grader has run the ball exceptionally well as he ran out of a tackle there.
Oh, goodness.
Put his head down, didn't he?
He is strong.
And ran over him.
Still ended up picking up first down yardage.
He did.
Same play.
He's a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little gimpy.
And falls out of bounds there.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
I was going to say, that's the end of the first quarter. Are they not going to change ends? Did they call? Is there a flag on the field? What is going on?
No flag on the field. They'll change ends.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back to start the second quarter.
You want to mess up your flow.
And visiting us in the booth, and we will not give him a microphone due to his poor performance last time he had a headset on his head. And even though he is now currently a judge or something. I don't know what he is. He thinks he can come up and get some rank now. But I'm not giving him a headphone. Well, that's Anthony Miller, Judge Anthony Miller, your Honorable Anthony Miller. He's here with his wife, who is obviously the better half, and keeping him under sedation. He's supposed to be at the beach. We've talked about his going to the beach, and his son is playing. I'm glad that cooler heads prevail, and he came to support his son, who probably would play better if his dad wasn't up here. Well, he got ran down there.
Yes, he did.
He said nothing going, though.
Fairview all over that defensively. That's their first, probably their first major defensive play of the game.
Okay, Earl the Pearl Hankerson. He's on it.
Second down for the Trojans.
I still love that line. They are huge.
Yeah, both teams have pretty good looking kids up front. And Nims is going to take a timeout. Obviously,
Coach,
didn't see something they like.
Did we just have a break at the end of the quarter and a 35-minute break, injury timeout? Okay, Coach,
They didn't see something. They saw something they didn't like, obviously, in that formation. And
Irie Ice truck got too close.
is Irie Ice down there today?
If she comes through, you know that's the priority there. They're back on the field, though.
That's right. I might put the headset down.
Coach, if Irie Ice coming by there, we all getting ready to get something. Whatever they're charging, what did I tell you yesterday?
You can get double.
They can get double. That stuff is pretty good. And they give back. That's what I like about them.
Yes, they do.
Give back.
Awesome people.
They really are. Throws it up in the.
He's got him.
Again.
And touchdown. That has been an ongoing thing, and I'm not quite sure why the defensive backs, they're arguing amongst each other for Fairview. Sir, he ran by both of you.
Coach, what did I tell you? That's the discussion about the Popeyes fried chicken sandwich
versus Chick-fil-A.
And I go with Lindy's. That's what the argument's about right there.
Gotta be.
And here comes your favorite player.
He is.
6th grade field goal kicker.
That's right. From Nims. Let's see if he can make it 3 for 3.
We just saw his first
Snap,
career kick.
Hold, and kick is good. He is money. Ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody on that team need to be giving him high five.
Absolutely. And they are.
Yeah, Coach, that's a game changer right there. You got a kicker you're going to have for 3 years is kicking the ball.
That's right. And those are...
Coach, who was that number 70? They just told him he needed because he was walking off like he was on a mall stroll. And he was just chilling. And Coach was like, get your butt off the field.
Those are 20-yard field goal tries on those extra points. And I would venture to say he's good from 25 at least.
Coach, he's 6th grade.
Yep.
Coach, he's 6th grade.
He's going to be there. He'll be good from 25.
He's on the field goal kicker. That's the only point after touchdown
that we've seen
kicked.
Even tried. So 7:08 to go in the second quarter.
And it's 21-0.
And what's been more, oh wow,
Coach, they were there so quick they could have got the handoff.
What?
Coach,
wow.
What was the game last? 30-0.
30-0. Yes, I was going to allude to that. What we've seen in prior games, the domination by Cobb and by Swift Creek was mainly on the ground. There were some highlights of passing from Swift Creek, but Nims has made it their living it through the air.
They have, Coach. And they've made them with big strikes.
Yes, 2 long touchdown passes for the Trojans.
But, Coach, they were the same pass.
Yes. Drop back.
He throws
throw
it
up
spot.
and throw it up to the spot, and his receiver's able to run up underneath it.
You got a couple games here going to be shaping up to be pretty interesting in the city.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be looking early for let's hope that Nims and Cobb will face each other in the regular season.
I will take a Nims and Cobb Tuesday, the 17th, 5:30 at Cox.
That might be one to watch. That might be one for us to put on our watch list.
Might be one to put on that watch list, Coach. Might be one to put on there. Judge Miller said we might need to put Deer Lake on there, but we'll see.
We're going to find out about Deer Lake and Montford coming up next.
Montford Moms, that's one of my favorite support groups. They get behind them, yeah. 5:25 left. Got 21-0 score. Somebody out there hollering from the stands, water, 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 water. Now, I don't know if that was for themselves. I had a child, I had to holler at her to take water when she would come in a timeout. I mean, like, you don't know you need to drink water?
Right.
Eyes rolling around in your head like you're about to fall out, and we got to call it, drink some water. Okay.
They can bring us some water right now. I'll take it.
Not only that, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. This is a pretty good crowd out here.
It has been all day. It has been all day. We've got a lot of support for the middle school kids coming out. That's been a great thing to see.
It really has been. And parents coming out, delaying their vacation beach plans. I'm glad somebody talked a little sense into you, Judge. Had you come support your son, because I was going to talk about you during the next game.
Oh, we got a false start on Fairview on that third down, 3rd and 10. Now going to make it 3rd and 15.
Coach, I wonder if your boy who kicks off, the young man who kicks off, I wonder if he punts.
Oh, most likely. He's probably the full-time kicker. I mean, for Nims?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's probably the full-time kicker. Extra point, punt, and kickoff duties, I'm almost certain.
When Coach told, okay, you're the head coach. Somebody tells you they got a kid coming up from elementary school because they've already told you about him. They can kick. What are you saying?
Oh, sign him up.
Say, what's his name?
Yes, sir.
And who his parents? We need to make sure we talk to him.
Sign him up. It's just an additional part of the game that you typically don't see at the middle school level.
That you typically don't have at that level. Coach,
right.
Some of them don't have it in high school.
And you get in. Yeah, exactly. Which we've seen.
Coach, look.
On the edge, and a nice run, going to pick up a first down for the Fairview Falcons.
Oh, everybody, Coach, look at him.
The smallest player on the field, pants don't even fit.
4'10". Coach, he had a 20-yard run. He just won the hearts of everybody in here. Talking about running out of fear.
Now that was number 14, Cabron Paul for Fairview.
What grade is he in, Coach?
Does not say.
Hey. He'll ring a Coach. 5th grade.
First down for Fairview.
Ooh.
Boy, Nims just all over before the snap could even really get to the quarterback.
Coach 77.
They were in the
blocked out
backfield. My goodness gracious.
77 blocked out the sun.
Yes, he does.
Coach, he light on his feet, too.
My goodness. That is a huge fella there.
Coach.
They're lining him right up in the A-gap.
Coach.
Ball move, you move. Kill everything in sight. It looks like.
Between him and the food truck, just go to the food truck.
That's right. They're putting both of those big guys right in the A-gap.
Coach, that's why they're destroying the inside of that line.
Yes, like sir. They got one responsibility. All right, he met his match with big number 55.
Coach, he got a first down.
Yes.
He got a first down. Coach, they're pretty excited now, too.
That was Jalen Allen. And we got a mandatory water break.
Coach, they step by that offensive line. They got a break. They got an opportunity to get something. Now, it's not easy to do, but that's my boy 77 walking off. I'm going to see if he even jogs at all to the sideline.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
He's getting into a light jog. He didn't look very interested in running, though.
No, Coach. That's my guy right there.
That's a big fella there.
Yes, sir. Big guys got to. Coach, everybody else got down on one knee. My boy said, that ain't happening.
That's what they call a big daddy.
Yeah, I'm not getting down on the knee unless somebody helping me up. I'm not getting down there. Coach not going to say nothing to him.
Not at all.
Coach. Coach, he bigger than the coach over there. Coach, good sized fella, too. But the discipline on the bench again, Coach, everybody's on this. Everybody sitting on the bench. Coach look down that bench, he know where everybody is.
That's right. Eliminate some of the confusion when you're trying to sub. Coach Glenn employing this style of sideline decorum. And I think it's really going to work out for him.
They won the girls' championship last year in basketball, didn't they?
Yeah, Nims is always.
Did the girl play on this football team? That star guard.
She did.
She played on this team.
She played on for Nims.
Was the starting quarterback.
That's right.
Now that should have been the story we covered last year.
And we ended up with another timeout, back-to-back timeouts. I think Nims took both of those timeouts, didn't he?
They did.
Maybe feels like his guys are gassed right now. 21-0.
Coach, they can't be gassed. Coach, you just had a 45-minute injury timeout.
Yeah, that's true. Never know. We never know. Maybe he's
sitting in the sun, which you don't have to do a lot to have it pulled from you.
Right.
Try sitting in a baseball game underneath the sun. That's why they drink up all that beer like that. That's what I did when I went to the NFL Hall of Fame. You know, I don't drink. I drank a beer like it was a Sprite. Boy, was I sick.
No, alcohol and the sun don't mix.
Alcohol and me don't mix at all. But I thought it was a Sprite. I would just call myself cooling off. I almost had to stay in Canton.
All right, here we go.
So this field is also used for soccer.
Soccer, lacrosse, flag football as well.
Okay. First down, 3:54 to go. 21-0. Fairview.
And there, Nims right through the line again. Number 34 is broke through the line. I think he's going to be called for offsides, but even on plays when he's not offsides, he's getting through the line, but he's not going to the ball. He was just
running through the line.
Bull in a china shop.
Coach trying to get to that food truck. What did I tell you?
Yeah, we get through the line. He's not finding the ball, but he's getting through the line.
We smelling those hamburgers on the grill.
What do we have? I thought we'd have offsides. No, we have a false start.
It's sitting over there between the 5 and the 0.
Yeah, we have a false start on Fairview.
I don't think that's the call I saw. Coach obviously didn't see that call either because he's giving the ref an ear there.
Well, not false start. It was illegal procedure. False start cannot decline, so that was a legal procedure. Someone wasn't lined up correctly.
3:43, clock rolling. Still kind of slow coming out that huddle, Coach. Inside 10 seconds. It's 7 seconds now.
Oh, wow. You got that at number 34 again now. You got that time and found the ball.
We sure did.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a flag. He's not going to throw it.
That lack of blocking by the offensive line, he can't even get the snap, Coach.
I'm surprised they didn't throw the flag. They're for unsportsmanlike conduct. And you even hear the fans down talking about the line not blocking.
Coach, the line isn't attempting to block.
And like we talked earlier, that's where it starts. The offensive line is the lifeblood of your team.
So why did they reset the clock back to 40 seconds?
Not quite sure. Well, we're running the game clock now. 3rd and long for
somebody
Fairview.
yelling, hold the line. That's a fumble.
Yeah, that's a fumble. Did Nims recover?
Coach, how long they going to give them to warm up between the games?
They should still get their standard 8 minutes. Still done very good on time today.
Outside of the injury.
Right, unfortunate
can't
injury.
say anything about, but the injury
Right.
actually delayed it. But prior to that, they were running it right on time.
2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Nims comfortably out front, 21-0.
I mean, injury sucked all the life out the facility.
I think so. It really took something out of the atmosphere. And Nims is going to take over on downs.
I was
And
looking for a team so little.
they've instituted the running clock here.
Did they?
Yes, they have. Clock is still rolling. Nims might be good for one play. Referee now asking for the clock to stop and reset.
Confused with that one. And the clock is stopped. 107. So much for a running clock, Coach.
Just trying to reset it to 126.
Which makes a lot of difference. Right
It does. I don't think either team would mind it being left where it is, though.
He's adamant about resetting
He
that clock.
definitely is. I think he's getting overruled.
He doesn't look happy about it.
I think the coaches would prefer it. Oh, pass out to number 13. Little guy on the reception.
Coach, but he's happy to make that catch.
Oh, he absolutely is.
I think I may get a bigger kick out of the youngsters getting a play or getting a chance to do something. They'll be so excited about it.
That was Kylan Welch for Nims on the reception. Made
40 seconds.
substitutions all across.
Should be the last play. 33.8.
Going to get a false start on Nims. It's when you get these mass subs in and you're still trying to get them to playing time and running the regular offense that you get these mistakes. These are the moments where we line up, hand the ball off, and let's get on the bus. Get ready for Tuesday.
Get ready for Tuesday without any additional injury.
Correct. That's a big tackle. Another more laundry on the field.
With 15 seconds to go. Holding. We got a cloud coming in, Coach.
That's actually good.
No, I'm not complaining.
No.
Last night's game, we had that storm for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
Playing area drained and had a great night, great evening for football.
Great evening for Lincoln, that's for sure. Not so good for the Gobby Cougars.
Reality struck home for them.
That was going to be the last play of the game, Coach. They're going to wind the clock, and we're going to get out of here. Nims 21, Fairview 0.
Much to the chagrin of the officials who seemed like they wanted to continue to play. So the game has ended. This is Insights High School Game of the Week. We're going to sign off on Nims and Fairview and get ready for the last one with Montford and Dearly. We're off. Could have been.
What are y'all doing?
Crawfordville Lindy's is a place for you to go for your chicken. It's a short drive down Crawfordville Highway, located at 2120, right across the street from Walmart. You can get all your fried chicken needs, including chicken wings and chicken tenders in your choice of flavors. The boneless chicken sandwiches are made from whole chicken breast and dressed exactly how you want it. You can even order hot chicken, H-A-W-T hot. No need to go to Nashville. It has a great slow burn to it. Try it. We do chicken right. Crawfordville Lindy's.